And in other news, at least a dozen people have been killed in a powerful storm that's pummeling northern Europe. The Atlantic storm, the worst in a decade, is packing hurricane-strength winds. It's already barreled across Britain, where it left a trail of damage and disruption. Nala Ayed reports.
Unlike most storms that brew off Britain's coast, today's only got stronger when it made landfall.
There it goes.
No wonder they called it the nastiest in a generation. As the St. Jude's Day storm moved in, a wicked wind gusting up to 160 kilometers an hour claimed countless trees.
The tree was coming into the kitchen, coming into the kitchen.
In one case, also claiming the life of a teenager sleeping in a mobile home. Even a mighty London crane crumpled in the face of gale force winds, crashing into the Cabinet Office near Downing Street. But here, too, it was fallen trees that kept emergency crews busy. Residents say one hit a gas pipe, apparently causing an explosion, claiming homes and lives.
I had never heard of such explosion in my life, so it was very, very scary, especially for the children.
Yeah. But the biggest issue this country has had to deal with since St. Jude arrived is the disruption to travel. Overground rail services cancelled, Heathrow having to cancel a number of flights, dozens of flights, and even suspending landings for a few minutes this morning on account of the high winds.
Flight schedules at Europe's busiest airport wobbled throughout the day. And at the rail stations that keep this country connected, time seemed to stand still. Most services severely delayed or cancelled.
I don't think I'll get to my destination on time.
Though not as fierce as initially expected, St. Jude still managed to leave 500,000 people without power. Fierce enough to call off a search for a missing boy he's yet to be found. And fierce enough to force ferries to suspend their crossings, cutting the UK off from mainland Europe. It is there now that St. Jude delivers its wild wall, leaving behind many battered and bewildered. Nala Ayed, CBC News, London.